soon-to-be newlyweds. First off, congratulations on your engagement. Now that you're diving into wedding planning, let's talk about something super important: creating a wedding planning timeline. I know it can feel a bit overwhelming, but don't worry. I'm here to help you break it down step by step. First, let's talk about why having a timeline is crucial. Planning a wedding involves a lot of moving parts, and a timeline helps you stay organized and on track. It ensures that you don't miss important deadlines and helps reduce stress as your big day approaches. Plus, it gives you a clear picture of what needs to be done and when. Okay, so when should you start? Ideally, you'll want to begin your planning timeline as soon as you get engaged. Here's a rough guide on what to do and when. 12 months out, this is when you should start thinking about your guest list, setting a budget, and booking your venue. These things take time, so it's best to tackle them early. 9 to 12 months out, begin researching and hiring your key vendors, like your photographer, caterer, and florist. Popular vendors can book up quickly, so don't wait too long. 6 to 9 months out, time to start focusing on the details. Choose your wedding attire, finalize your guest list, and send out save the dates. This is also a good time to start thinking about your ceremony and reception details. 3 to 6 months out, finalize your vendor contracts and start working on your timeline for the day itself. This is also when you can plan your honeymoon if you haven't already. 1 to 3 months out, confirm all details with your vendors, finalize seating agreements, and start working on your wedding programs and other decor elements. 1 month out, double check everything. Have your final meetings with vendors, create a detailed schedule for the wedding day, and don't forget to relax a little bit. You deserve it. Now that you have a rough timeline, let's create a detailed timeline for the big day itself. Here's how to break it down. Start with the ceremony time. Decide what time your ceremony will start. From that, you can plan backwards. Second, work backwards. Include everything from hair and makeup to the arrival of your vendors. For example, if your ceremony starts at 4 p.m. and hair and makeup take about 3 hours, plan for them to start around 10 a.m. Factor in travel time between locations as well. Third, include buffer time. Things don't always go as planned, so be sure to include buffer time for unexpected delays. A little extra time can go a long way in keeping the day running smoothly. Fourth, schedule important moments. Don't forget to plan the timing for special moments, like the first look, family photos, and speeches. Make sure your photographer is in the loop so they can capture everything. Once you have your timeline created, be sure to share it with your vendors. This will ensure everyone is on the same page and knows where they need to be and when. It's a good idea to have a point person on the day of your wedding, someone who can manage the timeline and make sure everything runs smoothly. This could be a wedding planner, a trusted friend, or a family member. Below this video, you will find 2 very important printable resources. Feel free to download it and use it for your wedding planning. First one is Wedding Planning Timeline Checklist. It's a printable checklist outlining key tasks to complete from 12 months out to the wedding day. It includes categories like budgeting, venue selection, vendor hiring, and final preparations. And the second one is Wedding Day Timeline Template. It's a customizable template where you can fill the specific timing for your wedding day, including hair and makeup, transportation, ceremony start time, and key moments like speeches and cake cutting. And that's it, your guide to creating a wedding planning timeline. Remember, a little organization goes a long way in making your day unforgettable and stress-free.